Okay, just a very minimal scratch and I'll have that true. It's almost nothing there. And I think the set screw is probably a poor choice for joining these two together. I'll just get a little threaded stick ¼ little threaded stock and you can hear it. So what we're going to do is another captive nut. We're going to start our threads in about there we go. We're going to start our threads in about here and run them down to about here. And then we will break it in half, screw a nut on there, put it back together, and the mystery will be there then to be solved. Okay, after putting center holes on each end, we're going to cut this in half now, part it, slow it down a little bit. I need to tighten up the gibs on my cross slide because it's jumping around. I'm going to see if I can't finish this without doing that. They say the brass is self-lubricating. I'm going to try a little lubrication just the same. It's at a point now where I could probably just snap it off. I'm going to be facing both sides anyway. But let's go ahead and take it all the way and see what the parts look like. installed my new 20-tooth gear. I think maybe just as a result of not so much of what gears I have, but to say that I got them aligned well this time, and the machine is running quieter. So I'm going to go ahead and face this off. And we will center drill and tap this piece, and we're going to do it in real time since no, we're not. Let me get a number 7 drill out. Their drill chuck in. Okay, first off, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And we're going to we should be using a spot drill here. Apparently I have a little nub on the end there. I see my center drill was wanting to deflect. And I've changed my mind. I am going to go with a spotting drill. There's no deflection there. And we go with a number 7. this one before. And then we're going to go in about now. Going to go in about a half an inch. Okay, I want to chamfer that a bit. The file handle and the countersink. I need to get those epoxied in. Okay, now bring our 1/4-20 tap. My tailstock doesn't slide squarely, let's say. So what I'll do is I'm going to feed it in as I'm turning it. You notice that I've slipped my taper. The important thing here is getting threads started straight. It needs like a slide hammer type deal where I can really rack that thing in. Okay, let me try something. Give this one more try. Let you see what I'm doing here. to put an extension on that Morse taper tool that I made to see, what I want to do is I want to be able to really set that thing home. Keep going in the right direction. There we go. I'm not sure how deep that was. I don't want to go in there under power. And bottom that out. Okay, we're going to switch out from the, they call this thing an ER32, MT3 ER32. There's a 12 metric thread on it. So we're going to be changing this out and putting in a dead center and getting ready to turn with the lathe dog. So, back here is my the bar that's keeping my Morse taper from coming out, drawbar. So, you give this thing about 4 turns, and then give it a nice, maybe more than 4 turns. There we go. Give it one nice sharp wrap, and we'll go ahead and pull that off. Let's take a look at it without the cover. Okay, this originally we had one piece of steel this entire length, and I was using a thread dies to cut this 12 millimeter thread, and I botched up about that much of it, so my bar got short. So I ended up filling the gap here, and then I added this spacer, we'll call it, and it's tapered, and it taper meets the spindle there. So this is the story on the drawbar, and all this was just experimenting with turning. I made this pretty early on in my turning life. The turning life. So I already kind of cleaned this off, and I'll blow it out again. And I took the collet out and cleaned it. And so I want to clean this taper, get it free of any oils or whatnot. And I sacrifice my finger to this task to a certain point. this is my Morse taper number 2, dead center. And no, I don't have the ability to use the drawbar on that, as it is not threaded back there. Let's move on down here a little bit, and we're going to get my live center. Clean that up. And come down a little bit further here, and we got my leg dog, and I'm going to cut another piece of this copper and get a little, just get a little longer piece. There we go. Just something to protect